Hey, this is Bill Camerata, and you're watching Bill's Box of Sound. Now, Music Matters Jazz has just released 12 Blue Note titles. Beautiful reissues on this special new SRX vinyl. It says right here, SRX vinyl. It's kind of a translucent vinyl that is supposed to have the most silent running experience. That's what they say SRX stands for. You know, you would think it would stand for super ridiculously expensive, because each one of these records costs $59.95, $60 a piece. That's a lot to pay for a vinyl record. However, you have to consider that these are wonderfully remastered, probably the best sounding version of this album that you're ever gonna hear. Now, that's open to opinion. Some people think that it's best if you have an original Blue Note, and that sounds the best. They say that this sounds too clean, like the musicians are transported out of the original studio into a different room. Basically, it sounds like you're in the room with them. That's how I feel about it. So anyway, Music Matters has always put out really good sounding Blue Note reissues. They did 2 LP 45 RPMs for a while, and then they started doing the 33 RPM ones. And then they stopped and they said, that's it, the vaults are closed, no more. But then they said that, hey, because of this new special vinyl, we're going to release some more. So I bought a few of them. Now, I can't play you the records as far as the music's concerned because copyright issues. You know, Universal Music would get on my butt. But this is supposed to be the quietest vinyl ever. So what I'm going to do is we're going to play you all of the silent grooves of 3 records. First, we have a Liberty era, Art Blakey and the Jazz Messengers, A Night in Tunisia. That's in really good shape. You're going to hear all the silent grooves on that album. Then you're going to hear this Music Matters 33 RPM reissue of Kenny Burrell's Midnight Blue, but you will hear none of the music. You will just hear the silence in between the tracks. And thirdly, you will hear all of the silent tracks in Horace Silver's Song for My Father. And at the very end, just as a bonus, because I don't think I'll get copyright flagged for it, you will hear the tail end of the piano note, the last piano note on this album, going into the run-out groove on that record. This is done as a comparison only. I'm going to show you the screen from my Mac. Let's listen to these and compare. By the way, I cranked up the sound so that the noise that is on the record is as loud as it can possibly get. So as Todd Rundgren would say, if you got a pair of headphones, you better get them on and get them cranked up, because they're really going to help you on this one. So be careful with the volume control, because you're going to hear all the ticks and pops, but you will hear the absence of or the abundance of surface noise in the 3 different formulations of vinyl. I'll give you some captions to help you out. I'm going to shut up and let the vinyl do the talking. So there you have it. We got the original. We got the Music Matters. Pressed an RTI beautifully. We've also got the brand new SRX vinyl, which is pretty darn quiet. My personal opinion, yeah, these records are wonderful sounding. I've heard detail in the music that I've never heard before. And $60 is a lot to pay for a record, but if you track down an original Blue Note in really good condition, you're going to probably end up paying more, much more. So I give a big thumbs up to the Music Matters folks. I bought 5 of the 12 because it's all I could afford. I hope to get more in the future. And I'm also looking forward to the Tone Poet series that Blue Note is putting out in conjunction with Joe Harley of Music Matters. They're going to be putting out some deep catalog titles from the Blue Note and Blue Note labels catalog. So, very interested in that. Thanks for watching. Thank you for subscribing. And yeah, this is Bill. Had a great time. Hope you did too.